We're coming to you live on on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Kevin, great to hear from you.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Good confidence from the veteran. LeBron good at realizing when to shoot the three ball.
Pass to Okoro. Lets a floater go. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
The 9-foot shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop three straight to start the game.
Davis kicks to James. Fires for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Garland, top of the key. Pass to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got his second basket. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Westbrook against Garland. And here is Okoro. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. And that's good from Sexton on the assist from Okoro.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cavaliers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Allen, that's good. And it's 6 points for Allen.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Davis, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Complete focus.
Hey, it's DJ South Security in the air. I'd just like to welcome you to my 2K22 video, basketball. I'd like to send a shout out to Shadow_Banshee, who is yet still stuck on 2K20 and won't get that 22. That's okay.
Down low. Nice pass.
I'm still going to get that rematch on this 2K22.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Whenever he's ready, he said he needs to practice, but
exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up.
What you need to practice for.
Knocking them down.
I'm still going to get that rematch on 2K20.
To the middle.
And
Allen, that's good. 10 points for Jared Allen.
I mean, why play 2K20 when you can play 2K22?
To contain them.
Jordan with it. Garland picks him up.
You know, but I always wanted to say what's up to Shadow Banshee _ Banshee.
AD's range really helps open up this offense.
My homeboy Louis who's playing that 2K22.
That one goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Shout out to Jose, Shadow's brother, Jose.
Count the basket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma
But,
City.
you know,
Now,
I think
covered by LeBron.
I have to say that this is one of the better 2Ks
Sexton.
out of all the 2Ks. 21 was
Good on the three-point shot.
just okay, you know, 21. I mean, I think they did better with 22. I mean,
To add to his arsenal.
James fires from way outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
you know,
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Garland against Westbrook.
but I'm saying, you know,
From 11, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And it's definitely
it's just a big surprise
the
that
first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And James gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early
also I do GTA videos, I do Red Dead Redemption videos, and we're gonna in my next video probably talk about the Definitive Edition
There's
of
31
the
seconds left in the first quarter of the
old
game.
school GTA, Vice City.
Now here's Bazemore. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
But you know, if Shadow's watching, I want to make sure Shadow's watching, Shadow Banshee watching. Send a shout out to him.
Something else against the Clippers.
I also think he's a little scared to play me on 2K22.
Get another bucket right there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops.
He's got to get off that 2K20 and get the new advanced
So it's
one.
LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles.
At least
He
get
went on
21
aerial
if you can't
three-point
afford
display, drilling
22.
4 long ball.
I'm sure you can get 21 for cheap.
But he understands.
We got to do it together. And I think that's...
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along...
There goes Westbrook.
Setting the tone for collaboration.
So that's all I have to say for now.
We played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly
I'll
check
keep
out
you
the
posted.
score breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basket.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second.
Wow, Carmelo Anthony's playing for the Lakers. Wow, didn't even know he was playing for the Lakers. So we got Westbrook, we got Carmelo Anthony, and LeBron James in the Lakers.
LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Up top, Rubio. To the inside. Here's Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Malik Monk. Sexton's shot is good.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
To the paint, here's Rubio. Allen trying to break free. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Rubio. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bazemore against Sexton. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a deep 3 from Westbrook. And another 3 for the Lakers.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now Rubio. He had 15 points last out. Allen outside. Back to Rubio. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. Rubio. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers leading by 14. James, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
The shot's good.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Outside, Markkanen. 1:36 left in the first half. And there's the pass to Rubio. Love outside to the left side wing. Here's Markkanen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Westbrook way outside. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jacks up a 3, and Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 24 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Markkanen. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Sexton, the pass to Allen. Back to Sexton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Garland. He sinks the 11-footer. Garland's got his third basket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 24 points and 7 assists. It's been quite a... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's Okoro. The teardrop falls in. Okoro's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Cleveland. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
He dishes it to Mobley. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Okoro. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Isaac Okoro.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's good.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show. LeBron James is a legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Davis. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Mobley.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
LeBron with the bucket.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most. And he is delivering.
Sexton dishes to Okoro. Back to Sexton. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
The 3 from LeBron. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Davis is checked in for Allen. Okoro with it. Westbrook picks him up. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here's Bradley from 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Okoro. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Garland against Rondo. Garland with it. 8 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland has got 4 points in the quarter.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Bradley against Markkanen. Banked in off the glass. Markkanen's got 6 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Anthony leading the charge. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They give up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland looking it over. Dishes to Mobley. To the inside. Here's Davis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Howard. The 3-pointer is right on target.
3-pointer. That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland with it. He's picked up by Rondo. There's 21 seconds left of the third quarter. Here's Okoro. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's the 3. Rondo's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break.
Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beats the buzzer.
Wow. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 17. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our tempo. Intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Okoro. Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3-second. Pass to Love. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Love.
Good presence inside. Kevin Love with the composure and skill set to score with consistency on the interior.
Timeout called the Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Monk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jordan with the bucket.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the shot goes in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland on the money with the open jumper. Garland's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open net.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Garland, the pass to Sexton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Garland. Nine for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys, he cannot miss.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And right around 30% from distance for his career. Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that 3 ball is going down.
Here's Sexton, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Here's Mobley. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Westbrook against Garland. And it's Westbrook missing. The Cavaliers trail by 21, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
They're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Ellington comes in for LeBron. Bradley's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Valentine. Softly drops in the floater. Valentine's got his first 2 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 19. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Windler driving the lane, and that one good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. From deep three-point range. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in late history.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Windler. Passes to Osman. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Windler. Another three for Cleveland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I. The pressure. You whip up. Drop your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Drop your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Drop your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you cry.
And of course, new quests to complete and new animations in the animation store. In the W, make sure you work your way from bronze all the way to Hall of Fame, because there are plenty of rewards along the way. You can also earn My Team rewards in Season 2 of My Career and...
Surveying the landscape outside the arena, it's another beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. Joined by Grant Hill, Clark.
Well, Candace, he's had some trouble getting on the court in the past few years because of injuries. But when Anthony Davis is healthy, he makes a huge impact.
Anthony Davis has talked about how important just LeBron has been to his career, not just on the court, but off the court. So if he's able to continue to do the things that LeBron does to make sure that his body is healthy, there is no question that the Lakers are going to be back at the front court challenge.
Here are the starters for Houston. Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Augustine in at the 1. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And Tate gets it to go.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
For 3, Westbrook hits the trifecta.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Outside Augustine. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. And Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful, you think?
You know, B.A., I think the Lakers have to have that one player. And that one player is Anthony Davis. You have that guy that's willing to go out and just every possession defend. It really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
Starts with the anchor, builds around that.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Here's Westbrook, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Well, the thing that jumps out at you about Westbrook is his dynamic athleticism, but his mechanics, very sound, too.
It's stolen by James. Here's Bazemore. Westbrook outside. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Wood, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Westbrook, that's good.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Augustine. Outside Green. Pop it in on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's That one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And that's automatic for LeBron. Outstanding at recognizing when to shoot off the catch.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks. They're so, man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
The brilliant vision and court awareness on display. James, he excels at hitting the open man.
Gordon against James. Shot is good by Gordon.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Gets the 3 to fall. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Wood with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Augustine, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Augustine's gotten his second bucket on the night. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good there. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Outside, Green, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
That free throw, no good.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. Well, I'll tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
He hits the second from the line. The Lakers in the lead. 1:02 left in the first quarter. A nice shot by Bazemore.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Outside, Green. And Wood with the basket on the assist by Green. Wood's got 9.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. There's 31 seconds left in the first. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Wood. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Westbrook. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Westbrook's got 23 points. Outside, Green. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's James. From behind the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you have to honor James' outside shot. He's more than capable of bearing it from the distance.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers ahead. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
Rocket ball.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Russell Westbrook, LeBron James out there with Anthony. Then it's Dwight Howard, and it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Rondo, he's checked in for Westbrook. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution for the Rockets.
To the inside. Here's Gordon. And that one drops for him.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
And James puts up a deep three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Porter. And he drives in. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I can go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Here's Gordon. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Gordon's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside, Rondo. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. In the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Martin with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And James puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Lava. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before a team hires a woman to be their head coach. Candace, how monumental an occasion will that be in your mind?
I think it'll be huge, but it'll be huge in the steps of how it will trickle down to other avenues of life. I think it's so important for everyone to view women as capable leaders. So the moment that step is taken, there's going to be so many more organizations and companies that hire women because the NBA did.
Is that something Candace Parker would pursue?
I lack patience, so I can't coach. I'm going to be over here with UVA.
Where you're most welcome.
Thank you.
And the Lakers call time here. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Shot is good by Gordon.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Buries it from three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Gordon. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Westbrook outside from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Down low. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, BA.
What impresses you about Candace? She's so invested in helping the game grow in a positive direction.
Well, you know, I think in an interview she was quoted as saying, do good, be good, give back. Well, she walks that talk, boy, and walks it well.
Pass to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 6.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Davis. He's covered by Tate. Here's Westbrook. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
On the wing, Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Porter against Westbrook. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon against Davis. Here's Tate. And it's Houston scoring again.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pulls it. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Here's Şengün. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their 3-point shooting. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Frank Vogel, and Coach, the offense seemed to get on track in the second quarter. What changed for you?
We just settled down offensively. You know, it seemed like we had some nerves early on in the game.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He ended up with 39 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
It's their defense that's put them in this game.
Ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Houston 5 right now. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. Eric Gordon is out there with Green, and it's Wood in at the 5.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
And that one's good. Green.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gordon outside to the middle. Here's Tice. And it's Houston scoring again.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know, this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Wood, high post. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Wood's got 13.
How about Wood? Boy, he can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight.
The 3, Westbrook, and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Wood, high post. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Westbrook outside. Good! Another from 3.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Augustine, he's checked in for Gordon. Inside, it's stolen by Howard. Some room here for Anthony. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Rockets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo to see what you can get early. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Davis has gotten his first points in this one.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Down low. It's stolen by Howard.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Outside Tate. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him. This is a young man who's overcome a lot just to be here. I mean, Tate is tough. Great effort. And he's turned himself into a legitimate threat from range. Really a credit to his work ethic.
Back to Augustine. And he makes it on the layup. Augustine's got 7 points in the game.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
For 3, Westbrook connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
Well, it seems like every 3 he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Anthony. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And it's Bradley in for Russell Westbrook. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nwaba comes in for Tate. Pass to Martin. Wood up top. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He launches out and from way outside. James has got 21.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Jordan against Wood. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Right back at you, says Augustine. Responds with his own triple.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's how you up the ante. Right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Lakers. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. At forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Avery Bradley out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Jordan in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Şengün. Got it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Rondo. Here's Şengün. Again, Houston.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Nwaba. With the drive. Sweet little floater.
Such a graceful move. Showing off the floater game.
Westbrook with it. Three-pointer. Oh, another one falls.
And he is simply uncautious. Nobody can stop him right now.
Boy, the points keep coming, and he's climbing that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Here's Brooks. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Brooks against James. And that one's good for Brooks. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Outside Nwaba. Lays it up and banks it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Here's Jordan. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Brooks. That one goes. Count it.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
For 3, Westbrook. And yes, another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Brooks, the pass to Nwaba. To the paint. And that one's good for Brooks. The Lakers have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Westbrook, pass to Jordan. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. And got it! Another basket!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night here. Pass to Martin. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Brooks, the pass to Nwaba. And there it is for him. Nuava's got 6 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. And you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Brooks. Good on the shot.
Armani Brooks.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Şengün. Over Jordan. And it's Houston scoring again.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
From deep three-point range, offline. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. Not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
No pops in the crib. That mama working, so she couldn't really show no love when he was a kid. He ain't even mean to do that incident. He was only 18 when he caught that bit. He ain't know how to move. He ain't know how to live. He walk in the spot. Just told him that this was procedure, but he knew in his mind he was doing a lot. He had to figure it out and then learn on the rules and then follow him, like it or not. He caught a new. He had a little try to sneak it in. It was right in his sock. They had him in for like a week. They made it super cold with the AC. They ain't give him no blanket. They ain't give him no sheet. They put him in with a dirty thing. He couldn't think. He couldn't sleep. They gave him no soap to wash. They ain't give him no toothpaste to brush his teeth. He don't know why they keep bothering him. He was kind of scared. They ain't want to argue with him. Pacing back and forth to keep him following him. Couldn't take it no more and he front. Couldn't hit the button and they coming and helping and running and cracking. See, just took a. At least he looking and grilling and acting bad. He ain't never been before, but he made up his mind. He like, what if this how I start? They couldn't count him out, cause anybody who know little homie got heart. He gonna adapt to his habitat, even if his habitat get dark. He was a little fish when he jumped in the water, and then he grew into a shark. 2 years later, 9 fights in, he found his religion. He started working out, taking food, soups, and respect, cause it wasn't given. He wanted more for his life, he was sitting it. Night and his life wasn't hitting. And his life wasn't hitting. And his life wasn't look. 2 years he fought the case and he ain't worried about it in his mind. He knew he ain't losing. He got a paid lawyer, that's a good lawyer, and that lawyer do know what he doing. They want to take it to trial, so he take it to trial, but that little going through it. He was just holding it down for his man, cause he wasn't the one that was doing it. He done copped out to this lie, called home and he found out his man. He looked up to the sky like, why? Cause he locked in the and he can't slide. Off break loose when that man cry, you can see the in his eyes. That if he wants you, then it's verified. And he went back in his thought to himself like, I feel a little stupid. He got a big in the crib, but he's stuck in the gym and he can't even use it. He wanna retrial and take back everything that he said, 'cause he know he ain't do it. Little homie a real, he done made a decision already and he's sticking to it. Yeah, he's sticking to it.
Yeah. Father.
Prada and Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. You wear my drip, I wear it better. Kalani, swear you go wetter, huh? I'm going more. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale on my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slided some bread in the jam. It's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over. They say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got rich from the boy named Liti. You would say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine that I seen? I went from the Royce to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snap, I didn't even snap her. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Boyard. I just sent my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from that Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah, I can't sell my.
2, 1.